Hello, today is 6/16 of 25, and I am here with a video of what I eat in a day on my keto journey. If you're new here, my name is Christy. I changed my diet to a high protein, moderate fat, low carb diet in April of 2024. It is currently 10 a.m. and I am ready for my first meal of the day. So I'm going to have my coffee, which I made with 1 cup of Fairlife whole milk and 2 shots of espresso. And then I also added a serving of my collagen peptides. I've been doing some research about these and I have used them in the past, and it was mostly about just, oh, they're kind of good for you, they're good for your hair, they're good for your nails. But it's also really, really good for your joints. And I use my joints a lot. I move all the time. Like I get like 35,000 steps a day. Do strength training and things like that. So I really wanted to think about adding this just to help with like my joint health. So that's kind of my plan, and I hope I can remember to kind of take those every day. And then I also added some Naked Whey isolate protein powder, a serving of this, just because I want to bump up my protein, make sure that I'm getting plenty in today. I do plan to do a pretty hard workout. And then I also have made myself a blueberry muffin. So this isn't something that I would make on the regular. It's just because I wanted to try this product. It is Duncan Hines keto friendly blueberry muffins. So I just again wanted to test them out. The second ingredient on the list of ingredients, is erythritol. So not something that I want to eat very much of. Definitely don't want to be like eating it every day or eating a large quantity all at once. But like I said, I like to try new things. I wanted to give them a try. So the recipe calls for 4 eggs, but I didn't realize I didn't have 4 eggs. I only had two. So I used 2 eggs and I used 2 flaxseed meal eggs. I mixed flaxseed meal with water to kind of create an egg. So that's what I used in this recipe. It might, kind of have an effect on the taste and possibly the texture too. I'm not sure, but I am going to give it a try and let you know what I think. I do notice, which kind of happens, I think, a lot with products that are made with almond flour and coconut flour, like they seem a little soft. Like pulling them out, they're just not quite as firm as traditional blueberry muffins. Those actually aren't bad. I'm kind of surprised at how good they actually are. They do contain real blueberries. Um, they don't smell very good. Like they smell kind of fake, is what I want to say, and maybe a little burnt, but they don't taste burnt and they don't taste fake. They actually taste really, really nice. I'm really surprised, to be honest, at how good they are. They definitely, have a denser texture than probably most blueberry muffins, or at least the blueberry muffins that I like. But they are very good. I'm actually kind of impressed. All right, so this is what I'm going to have for my first meal. And at 11 o'clock, my husband and I are going to go out for lunch to Chick-fil-A, which we normally do. Today, I am going to take half of an avocado that I'm going to chop up, and I'm going to get a 12 count of grilled nuggets and put that with it and just kind of eat it like a bowl or a salad. So that'll be my second meal. I'll be back with my third. I had a change of plans for my lunch. I wasn't able to take my avocado with me. So I had an 8 count of their grilled nuggets and a side salad that I put the nuggets on. And then I had their light Italian dressing. I used about a quarter to a half of a packet of that. So that's what I had for lunch. And then I came home, did some work, and I went to the gym around 1:30. And just before, kind of like on my way to the gym, I ate a couple chef's cut beef sticks just because I felt like I needed some more fuel in me to get through my workout. At the gym, I did a full body workout. I did bench press, weighted lateral lunges, weighted step ups, hanging leg raises, suitcase carry, seated calf raises, leg press, single arm overhead press, weighted decline sit ups, and bicep curls. So my body feels fantastic. I really worked it hard. It was great. It took like 2 hours. Part of that was because I also did it with my daughter, so there was just, kind of some downtime in there. So it is currently 4:30 and I am ready to eat my second meal of the day. I have 12 ounces of pork belly that I am cooking in my air fryer right now. And then I am going to have a yogurt bowl, which I made with my Dannon Pro plain Greek yogurt, which has, I believe, 25 grams of protein in the one bowl. So that is fantastic. And I topped it with 3/4 of a cup of sauteed blackberries. And then I'm also going to have a Flash IV, a Body Armor Flash IV, to get my electrolytes in, especially after that hard workout. And I'm going to have a sparkling ice water just because I like it. I ended up with 1,800 calories. My protein is 176, my net carbs are 30, and my fat is 98. Now, on that protein, 18 of that is from the collagen, which is an incomplete protein. So I actually would not count that towards my numbers, but it's fine. I still met my protein goals today, so that's just great. It is currently just after 10 p.m., and I am in a caloric deficit of about 700 calories. So a little higher than I like to be, but it's going to be okay. I can make that up without any issues, most likely. So I had a pretty good day today. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow.